Hey there YouTube, how are you guys doing? Very good morning. And just having my morning coffee and the first pipe of the day, which is something extremely rare as I just don't get the luxury of smoking a pipe much these days. And I'm smoking one of my quickie pipes, as you know, I just don't have much time to smoke a pipe. And the pipe that I'm smoking is a Capitello, and it's a bent apple with a meerschaum lining. It's got a small bowl, but it's a decent half an hour smoke, I guess, half an hour, 40-minute smoke. And yeah, it's a beautiful pipe. And I'm smoking some Stanwell Melange tobacco. Now, a lot of you have actually told me that, or actually I've read that Stanwell Melange does give a little bit of bite, but I've actually aged this from 2011. This was given by the Matrix Pipe, Carlos, or as I call him, 007, and the tobacco is just unbelievably good. It's really nice. So pairs well with the coffee. So my video today is, I'm just making my first video from my new laptop, the MacBook Air 4th Gen. So it's got a 720p, uh, video camera, and I think the quality is quite good. So I think I can, do video recording from this in the future. But now this video is not pipe related exactly. It is actually. I need some help from all you, Mac users, as I've been a Windows user for the past, I guess, 15 years. So when I first switched to from Windows to, Mac, um, it was not that difficult, but I did have my share of problems when I was switching. Most of the problems I did manage to fix by going online, reading about it, and one problem that I had was I couldn't actually fit my Samsung Galaxy S4. I couldn't pair it up with the data cable, and I fiddled around with it, but there's a program called Android File Transfer, and finally it managed to start working. Apparently, it was not working because I installed another program called Keys, and some settings were going wild, and finally I managed to get that running. Then the second problem I had was I have a Western Digital 500 GB portable hard disk, and I had formatted it using a Windows machine, so it is under NTFS, and apparently Mac computers can read NTFS drives but cannot write on them, because the new MacBook that I'm having comes with a 128 GB solid state drive, and it's really fast, it's really good, and it's good for securing data, especially like my work stuff. But 128 GB is not at all enough for me, so I'll be using my portable hard disk quite often, but as the fact that I can't write into it is like a big bummer. So was searching online, and I got this program called Tuxera NTFS, and managed to get a cracked version of it, and it works perfectly. NTFS drives read and write, but I do have a couple of other problems that I need your help from. So guys, if you all are Mac users, could you please help me out with these? Number one is my MacBook Air 4th Gen doesn't come with a backspace button. So each time I got to go back, I have to actually take my mouse and go to the corner and go back, and it is really annoying. As I at least would like a soft key to do that. And is there any way of me actually allocating a soft key for backspace, because there is no default soft key for backspace on my keyboard? And under Windows, I was using one of these wireless mouses, that comes with a USB drive, and my wireless mouse has a side button for backspace and for forward. You can go just by clicking the side one. So works on Windows, but my mouse works on the Mac, but on none of these side buttons work on the Mac. So you know, big bummer. And regarding mouses, now since we got into that topic, I was thinking about getting a one of those Apple mouses, and I saw the mouse is like fully touchscreen on the top. It's costing me about $100 here in Sri Lanka, which is like woohoo, damn expensive. But I don't know, guys. If are you using one of these Apple mouses? Is it good? Is it worth getting it? Does it have a bloody backspace in it? And if you are using one of those Apple mouses, please do let me know. Well, like I said, backspace was one problem. The other thing that I found really annoying is there is no cut button in Mac. So you get a copy, and the cut function is you got to drag the file from one destination to other. So it's a little bit cumbersome because you have to minimize windows, and it's not at all funky. So my question is there a program that you could install to make the cut function appear? I don't know, I'm just asking. My OS is I think it's a 64-bit Mountain Lion, as I don't know. So number one, could I get a cut a button that when I right click on my mouse it'll say cut, when I can cut and paste my files? Could I get a backspace on this? Also, I'm using one of these dongles to go online. I use a data sim because I'm all the time traveling with my lectures. So I use a dongle or any internet sim to go online, plugged in by my USB drive. And my question is it possible for me to give my internet connection that I'm getting through my dongle to work as a Wi-Fi hotspot? Can my MacBook Air give it out as a Wi-Fi hotspot? So say while I'm going online on my laptop, which is my MacBook Air, could I tap into the Wi-Fi on my Samsung Galaxy S4? Now I'm not too sure how to do that. I guess you could, but if you do know a way, or if you know a website, you could tell me that. I couldn't exactly find one to do. And also, like since I can remember the first day I bought this, the guy at the store was transferring about a 4 GB of software like Skype and Firefox and all that through Wi-Fi, but it was from another MacBook Pro to a MacBook Air, and the data transfer was absolutely really fast. So my question is, I have to keep relighting my pipe, guys. So sorry. Or more like I'm just going to keep it down. I'm going to finish this video. So because it's getting long. So my question is, could I connect my S4 to my MacBook Air wirelessly by Wi-Fi so that I could transfer data? So that's so much easier than carrying one of those data cables around. I'm doing it through Bluetooth right now, and it's really, really fast. When transferring pictures, it's about 180 kilobytes a second. So the transfer rate is pretty awesome. But for HD videos, and I'm taking it off this, and when I'm sending it, it still takes about 15-20 minutes depending on the file size. So I think it'll be faster through Wi-Fi. But is there a way I could connect my phone and this through Wi-Fi? Because I tried fiddling around, I tried going online, but I couldn't do that. So anyone who has done that, please tell me how to do that. And the final one is, in Windows, I used to have some widgets on the side of my screen, clock, the CPU, percentage, my RAM percentage, and my battery life. I'll have a couple of some of those widgets, weather and stuff like that. Now, I know the MacBook Air, when you keep sliding it on the corner, you get a separate page with the widgets. But my question is, could I have an application to get widgets onto my desktop screen, like, the Windows style widgets? So, guys, if you do know any answers for this or any other really good software, anything like, obviously it should be free or cracked, because I'm not going to pay for my software. Like the Tuxera, I managed to find a cracked version. It works perfect, no issue. So, guys, if you could help me with this, it would be a big help. So, saying that, I'm going back to my pipe and my coffee. So, guys, ciao and adios, amigos.